We're here in Seattle. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And taking the ball for Seattle, Ryan Wu. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every fourth or fifth day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Fouled off. He was late. And that's outside. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings, why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
On the ground. And foul ball. Just getting started here in Seattle. Going to count 1-2. That one missed. That's outside. And the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Fastball is outside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Rips that one to right. And that'll do it. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. This is Yankees baseball on the Show NYC. Back at T-Mobile Park and taking the ball for the Yankees, Luis Gil. What do you look for here?
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit.
Number 3, J.P. Crawford.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball one. The shortstop takes a ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. One up, one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Cal Raleigh, batting with one down, takes a strike. Ripped on a line to center. And there are two down.
Batting third, the first base.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor.
That's a ball. Ball.
Just missed. Splits the plate. Strike one. And a foul ball. Three-two on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's too high, and it's ball four. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Man at first. Now a chance for Dominic Canzone. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Canzone wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. Two balls, no strikes to count. And a foul ball.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swings through that one for strike two. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Here's a 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air to left center. And that is that. Scoreless after one. Back in Seattle, top of the second, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. The 0-2. Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss. Foul ball there. No score here in the second. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
1 out man at first. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Rosario getting to start at the hot corner. A member of the 1,000 hit club. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Man at first, 1 away.
Oh.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Sets him down looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Randall Grichuk now. That's to third. And that is the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Swings through that. Rodriguez went deep in his most recent game.
Ball. High.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now the left fielder, Rob Refsnyder. Man at second. Way upstairs. Now 1-2. Base hit. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Anytime you whip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Leo Rivas, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball one there.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. Fastball is outside. On the ground right side, but it kicks foul. And that one almost hit him. Got him looking for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance, because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. It was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at-bat, that'll drive you crazy getting run up like that.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Miles Mastrobuoni up next for the Mariners. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Yankees. Back at T-Mobile Park. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. That one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And a 1-1. Late with the swing there. That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2. In the air, left field. Refsnyder has a beat on it. 1 away.
Batting 9, the catcher, J.C. Escara.
And now the catcher comes up to him. J.C. Escara. In the air to left center. Refsnyder under it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldie.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Goldie steps into the box. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Late on that fastball.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. And it remains 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Popped up left side. Rosario moving under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mariners, the catcher, Cal.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. That one way inside. Here's a 2-0.
Huh.
Swing and a ball popped up. Escara settles under it. And there are 2 outs. Two down, bases empty. Josh Naylor digs in now. He reached out to walk his first time.
Naylor.
And that one hammered, carrying well. And it one-hops the wall. The relay, save.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive in the center field.
At the plate, Dominic Panzone flying to left his first time. Right side, and that chance handled. Third out. One left for Seattle, but they still lead it 1-0. Back in Seattle and stepping in for New York, Aaron Judge.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rodriguez moving under this one. One down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 so far.
Cody Bellinger.
Nope, outside.
The Yanks hitless so far in the game. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. And just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Ref Snyder coming in on it, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. Bottom 4, and now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez.
Number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That's the ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Ground ball right side. He gets there with the slide. Got him! Yeah! Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Rob Refsnyder up next for the Mariners.
Ball, low.
Foul ball. Ball to strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Got him. That's the second out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Rivas stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line drive, short hop to third. Long throw to first, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They lead it 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. Not there in time, and that's the first hit for them in this one. And the tying run is on base.
Up next,
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario. His first at bat was a strikeout. In for a strike. Good slider.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Stanton at first, 1 gone. Struck him out looking. Strikeout number 8. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
up next for the Yankees.
So up next, Jose Caballero. He's 0 for 1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it, and that is that. Another inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Mariners DH, Randy Arozarena. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. That one a little bit high. Ball 3. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's a 2-1. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down. Miles Mastrobuoni up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. This one popped up. And a foul ball. 0-1 now.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Crawford, the next to hit, takes outside. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Caballero tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Now the number 2 hitter, Cal Raleigh. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Josh Naylor, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two on, 2 outs. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger on his way over. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they strand a pair. We're through 5. It's the Mariners 1 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. J.C. Escarra stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing, went around. Strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 0-2. And there's a ball. Just off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here is Goldschmidt, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a big swing and a miss. Out to short, Crawford. Slings to second, double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Base is empty after the double play. Aaron Judge at the plate. No question about this one. It's out of here. Aaron Judge with a rocket. And we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Cody Bellinger. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. Canzone leading things off and takes a strike.
No, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Stanton gets under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Mariners.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
No.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Sliced hard but foul. Two now. In the air, right field, Judge coming on. He's got it. 2 down. And up next for Seattle, Rob Refsnyder.
The left fielder, number 30, Rob Refsnyder.
This one chopped to first. Play made, that ends the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Activity in the bullpen for the first time. Matt Brash, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Spire also throwing. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
And there's ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on base. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And that's in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
He goes down looking. Chisholm. But that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call is stand. Still one challenge left for them. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 1 for 2. Out to center. Rodriguez in position. And there's 2 away. Now here is Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
Bowling.
Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under this one, and that is that. So they're able. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Leo Rivas. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Takes it in for the out. Randy Arozarena will hit next. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Luis Gil gives way, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for the
And Ryan Weathers is coming on.
Ryan Weathers.
One.
That one missed. And it's even up.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Next offering upstairs. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Now it's the second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Hey.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Mariners go down quietly there. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Brash. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Digging in, Randall Grichuk. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Caballero now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. And it got 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. J.C. Escara now at the plate. This one smoked on its way out of here. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-1.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
1 down. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one to first. Naylor steps on the bag, and that is out number 2.
For the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ball 1 there. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Cooper Criswell appears to be getting loose. Warming up as well. Out towards right center field. Benzone should have this one. Reaching for it and brings it in. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the 8th coming up. Yankees 3 and the Mariners 1.
Now pitching for the
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Camilo Doval. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Crawford leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Inside, almost got him. Fights it off, he'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. The Yankees up by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That one lifted to left. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mariners,
Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
2 down, nobody on.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if you will.
Slider for a strike. Pitch misses, and the count's full. Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. Base knock right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
These guys today are so great at handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Canzone in the box now. No balls in a strike. Oh, great stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. Mariners lead 1. Score holds. It's 3-1.
For the Mariners,
we go to the 9th, and stepping in for New York, Cody Bellinger. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Emerson Hancock getting loose out there. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Next offering misses down and away. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Deal 1. And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That misses, and that is ball one. That one missed. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just off the inside edge. Struck him out looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, John. Stanton. Into center and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Yankees, the third
Ahmed Rosario, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing. He held up. And that's ball one. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check swing, and he went. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. And K's his 3rd of the game. 1 left for the Yankees.
Now pitching for the
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar. A chance at his first save of the year. Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 1-2. Got him. 1 out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Ref Snyder, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one ripped, but foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ball 1 there. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Swings through it for the K. Down to the last out for the Mariners.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Bednar going for save number 1 in this spot. And first offering is fouled off. The Yanks trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Oh, 2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.